What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and a happy Sunday to everybody. Hope you all are having a great one. Now, if you've been with me for a while and you've been with my channel for a while, you'll know that typically what I like to do is on Wednesdays, I like to do smaller rips and mail days, and then on Sunday, I do like bigger rips like boxes, mega boxes, blasters, all that good stuff. But if you didn't catch my video from earlier in the week on Thursday, I had a mega box Battle of Illusions basketball with Mike over at CardManic. So if you haven't seen that video already, please go check it out. It was a lot of fun. So today, now that we've flipped the schedule, today I'm coming at you with what would have been my midweek mail day. And it is definitely a great one. Not only do I have mail here from Mike, but I do also have some pickups that I got off of COMC, which is always fun, always a really fun mixed bag of stuff. So a lot of good stuff coming your way. The stuff from Mike is from breaks that I've entered with him and a giveaway win, so some really great cards in there. And then the COMC stuff is stuff that I've been accumulating and actually had shipped to me back in November, but because they have the backlog, it took about a month for them to actually ship it out and get here to me. So very excited to get into this stuff with you guys. But before I do, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Would love to have you as a member of the Sharp Corner Cards family. If you like this video, please drop me a like, drop me a comment. Always love hearing your guys' thoughts on what I'm picking up, the mail day in general. Just love hearing your guys' responses and what you guys have been up to anyway. So I think before we get into the COMC stuff, I'll probably get into all the goodies that I got from Mike. As you can see here, we got a lot of wrapping here. So I will be back real quick to get this open, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so as you can see here, a good bit of stuff from Mike. I've been hopping into his breaks for the past few months now since he's been doing them. So I've had a bunch of like different sports stuff accumulated. There's basketball and football in here, I believe. But I just kept telling him, like, you know, I'm just gonna keep buying into stuff. So hold on to the cards, and then at some point you could just ship them all to me. So that is what this is. A lot of good stuff to show you guys. Some stuff that even I have forgotten about. So it'll be kind of a surprise for both of us. So let's get into this pack first. I think this is solely all basketball. Some nice stuff right off the bat. We got a Malachi Flynn Concourse Shimmer. Nice IQ for my PC. Always love seeing that. Little Tony Romo. This is Topps Chrome from a while ago, like 2011, 2012. It is 2012. A Nathan Rourke out of Luminance, 180 out of 250. Very cool. So this is, I think, draft picks, right? Chronicles draft, or maybe just straight up Illusions draft. Zach Moss Silver out of Concourse. Or not out of Concourse, Select Concourse. Isaiah Simmons, rated rookie. I think this is a red rated rookie acetate. 69, right? 69 out of 199. So very cool. A nice Chase Young rated rookie. Jonathan Taylor, who's having a monster season. This is a T. Higgins in the playoff acetate. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Gridiron Kings rookie. An Isaiah, I was going to say Saban Lee. An Isaiah Stewart tricolor select. Alex Kirilloff out of Topps Fire rookie. We have Liftoff Ronald Acuna out of Fire. Nice Najee Harris blue press proof. A Jeff Okuda in the red reactive, I think, or orange reactive. Very cool. Jonathan Taylor again in the mosaic. A John Stockton Express Lane out of Optic. Sadiq Bey rated rookie. Malachi Flynn. And a Jason Tatum My House. So very cool stuff. Get into the football here. I think this is a more recent one. And also, if you're not already subscribed to Mike and following him on all the socials, please do so. Go check him out. Just a great guy. Can't sing his praises enough. I've shouted him out in a bunch of videos before, but if you like stuff like me, and particularly you like a whole lot more basketball and football, definitely go check him out. So we got DeAndre Swift rookie. I think that's the bronze. Barry Sanders. Amon-Ra St. Brown rated rookie. So I had the Lions in this. Jared Goff. Levy, I'm going to try this. Onwuzurike rookie, Jeff Okuda rookie, Justin Tucker, and Baltimore, Lamar Jackson, Marquise Brown, another Lamar out of Status or Elite. I always get the two confused. Odafe Awe, Justin Tucker, Lamar Jackson, and Sean Wade. So those were my smaller things, and then we got some bigger hits right here. Right off the bat, we have a silver Poku Select Concourse. He's been having a down season compared to, but it's just like the potential is crazy. I think he's still 19. He's put on some weight. He was just sent down to the G League, so hopefully he just needs to get his legs underneath him. If he were to put on some muscle and like and still have like that 3-point prowess he was showing last year, I mean, he would be ridiculous. So nice Poku Silver, a LeBron MVPs out of Mosaic. And this one is a very special one because, so if you didn't catch his previous giveaway, I think it was for 1K, but he was giving away 3 cards. I think it was a Zion, a Joe Burrow Prism, and this Vlad. And I got down to the very last. It was between me and Haas of cards, and Haas ended up winning the whole thing. But Haas, being the great dude that he is, he always defers his prize to the second place. So I was super fortunate to be able to grab this Vlad. Just love this card. I have the papers of this, so I was dying to get my hands on the Chrome, and to be able to win this was a huge deal. So thanks again to Haas for hooking me up with this, and thanks again to Mike for actually giving it to me. So definitely going to put that up here for us to look at. It's a very nice Ja. This is the, I think this is just like the Tricolor Cracked Ice Concourse out of Select. So pretty decent stuff out of Select for me. And then I think I had like 1 or 2 hits. This is a Quintez Cephas out of Limited. It's 36 out of 199 auto. And a Joseph Asai Extra Points rookie out of Prestige. So very cool stuff. Definitely, I think I did pretty good overall. Some of these breaks were free. I think I bought into like 1 or 2 of them. So very cool stuff. Thanks again, Mike, for sending these cards my way and for hosting such awesome breaks. You guys should definitely get yourselves involved. I think I'm going to put up like maybe the LeBron. Gonna fill this with other stuff too for my COMC pickups. I'll probably do Poku and then a little bit of Quintez Cephas and I guess another row going afterward. So put these guys to the side and get into my COMC mail day. So a lot of cool stuff. Keep hitting the thing. So as you know, I'm a big fan of just all cards in general. I'm especially a big fan of TCG. I know that a lot of people out there are also like Pokemon fans, but I'm also a pretty big Yu-Gi-Oh fan as well. And I think that Yu-Gi-Oh is like a fantastic buy for, short-term and long-term in terms of investing, in terms of just like the nostalgia, which is like my primary reason for collecting. But I also buy things and sell them for much higher prices because for whatever reason, people post cards on COMC and they have no idea what the value is. So case in point, this very first card, it is a Magical Meltdown from Fusion Enforcers. It's an unlimited secret rare. And this card goes for about like $11, $12 on eBay or on TCG Player even. I picked this up for 9 cents. So with shipping included, so every card is 25 cents shipping, so 34 cents for a $9 to $11 card. So it's like, I don't know what people are doing. My word of advice would be never try to sell a card that you don't know the value. But again, their loss is my gain. So very happy to have this. We'll definitely be trying to flip that. This one is also a really great card. It is Silent Swordsman level 5 out of Flaming Eternity. Very old set, first generation sets that I just love to collect. Really fantastic condition. It's an unlimited edition. I was originally just going to sell this because, again, I got this for like $1. And this is like a $5 card, but I was looking it over and it looks like pretty pristine. So if not a PSA sub, I might send this off to a CGC and see if I can, get it in a bulk sub. But very cool. Silent Swordsman, ultra rare. This one is an interesting one. As you can see right off the bat, it is super miscut right at the top here. And then this huge chunk at the bottom. As you can see on the back, same thing. I think I'm going to start like a little misprint collection. I do have another one. I flashed it like in the past and during Yu-Gi-Oh! Rips. It's an honest ultra rare. It's a promo card, but the text up here is like super faint, so it's considered like a ghost misprint. So this was a cool pickup. Again, got it for like literally nothing because nobody typically picks these up. So very cool misprint card. And then this next little chunk right here is just like something that blows my mind in terms of what people do on COMC. So all of these cards right here are ultimate rares. And so if you're not familiar with this rarity in Yu-Gi-Oh, it was made for a little bit. I think it was typically in like the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX era stuff. But like, again, a ton of these on COMC, and they're also like in really tough, they're really tough to keep in good shape because if you've ever held one in your hand, I'll just like slip this one out really quick. They're very flimsy. Like the material, like they're much thinner than like standard, even common cards. So they're very hard to find in very good shape. And they typically command a premium if they're like better cards. I mean, like certain ones in here aren't super valuable, but other ones, I picked up most of these for like maybe $1 or $2. And people are just posting these like crazy, I have no idea. So this is a Behemoth, the king of all animals, Flaming Eternity, first edition, ultimate rare. Shadow Slayer, Ultimate Rare, Ultimate Insect level 5, Ultimate Rare, DD Trap Hole, Spiral Spear Strike. These two were my even bigger. Like, Ancient Fairy Dragon is a very well-known card within the Yu-Gi-Oh community. To be able to get this one, I think I got this for like $5. Unlimited Ultra Rare, or Ultimate Rare, I should say. This is easily like a $15, $20 card. And then this Mermail Abyssgaios, I just love because it's that XYZ black coloring, but just the foil on that is so crazy cool. Again, a lot of these also in like very pristine shape. So typically when I buy, I buy with like the intention of like, maybe, okay, I will sell this, but when they're in like phenomenal shape, then I'm like, I'm going to totally grade these, just stick them right in my PC. So very cool to get that. So that was my little Yu-Gi-Oh buy. I have a bunch more sitting in my COMC account, so you'll see those in a future mail day. A few Pokemon pickups real quick. This is a Raikou from, I think this is the Japanese equivalent of the Team Up set. Just like a really cool looking card. It was perfectly centered. I got it for maybe $1. So again, probably send this off in a CGC bulk if I can like get a very good grade on this and maybe flip it for 20, 30 bucks. That'd be a win for me. So, and I just love the card. So even if it doesn't come back great, happy to keep it. This one, it's a weird little pickup. Back when I was like actively playing Pokemon when I was a kid, I had no idea what a shiny Pokemon was. So one day I was playing Ruby or Sapphire, one of the two. I had both. And I came across a red Quagsire and I like flipped out. I was like, what is this? Like, is the game broken? Later found out that it was, the odds of catching one were insane. So this was my first and only shiny Pokemon that I ever caught during my Pokemon days. So Quagsire, especially the shiny version, always holds a special place in my heart. So I had to pick this one up out of the shiny vault. Next one is an Arbok Expedition Reverse Holo. I love picking up the e-reader cards. This one is in pretty decent shape. You can see like a little nick up there. To find these cards in good shape is also very hard because back in the day, if you're not familiar with what this was for, you had a little thing that you attached to your Game Boy Advance and you would slide this through and it would upload this Pokemon into your game. So if I slid this through, I would get an Arbok. So like a lot of these are just completely busted up from kids just smacking them into the e-reader. So I always buy these whenever I can, especially the reverse holos, because the actual holos with the portrait in the holo are like impossible to get for like a decent price. So very cool, very nice reverse holo. This one, another Japanese card. I do buy a bunch of Japanese because this one, I was also shocked that I got it for so cheap. This is not only a full art, but it is an alternate art. So that's been the big chase right now in these more modern sets for Pokemon, are all the alternate art cards. This one is an alternate art. I forget which Japanese set this is out of, but it is a Vileplume GX. Just a great card. Also like almost completely perfectly centered. So the back was also great. So definitely going to send this off to be graded. Just love like finding great deals like this. Another great one, another Japanese one. So this is another e-reader, but it's the Japanese equivalent of Expedition e-reader. As you can see, this is an actual holo. So it's got the little sparkle holo in the background. The card itself is not, but again, got it for super cheap. These old cards I think are going to command a premium moving forward because they're so hard to find, especially in good shape, and I just love them. I mean, the artwork on that is fantastic. I think the e-reader sets had some of the best artwork out there with Aquapolis and Skyridge as well, so very cool card. Another e-reader, this is a Pichu Reverse out of EX Sandstorm, which were some of my favorite sets, the EX sets. Again, pretty decent shape, just a great card. Love the artwork there, a little Pichu looking at the thunderclouds. Love full holo cards, reverse holos like this, so cool one to add to the PC. Another one, a little dinged up right here. I wasn't super thrilled about that because I thought it was in better shape, but this is a reverse holo because as you can see here, it's got like the little energy symbols all around the card. Just another really great card. So getting into this Polywrath. This one is just an Evolutions one. I always pick up Evolutions classic holos because I think they're like significantly undervalued, and if you could find them in good shape centered, you could grade them and flip them for a good price. So picked up that really nice Polywrath. Also still trying to complete the amazing rare sets. So I picked up a Reshiram and a Vettel. This one's a little squished right here in terms of the sleeve, but pretty cool cards nonetheless. Trying to complete the whole set, so I had to pick those up for a few bucks. And now into this one is going to be wrestling. So I've shown some wrestling cards in the past before. I'm a big fan of wrestling in general. I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid. I I don't watch it a ton anymore, but I follow it like pretty closely, just in terms of what's going on in the wrestling world. AEW versus WWE, like who's the champions and stuff like that. But I love these old cards because it reminds me of like the times when I did watch wrestling like almost religiously. I was a huge fan doing all those kind of moves on the trampoline and stuff like that. So always picking up cards, but I pick them up for investment purpose too, because you know, I think they're a super untapped market along with Yu-Gi-Oh! I think especially like those iconic wrestlers like Undertaker and Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair, and those guys will always have value, and I think like people will catch on soon because a ton of people have watched wrestling. Like you wouldn't think so, but like pretty much like most people you talk to have like had some experience with wrestling. So here are a bunch that I picked up. This is a Triple H out of, I think this is 2012 tops. This is, yes, 2012. So it's the gold foil. Just like a great card. I love picking up like old tops, like not old tops, like mid 2010s, because they always had like the cool parallels, like the cognacs for like the 2011s. So very cool card of Triple H giving somebody the pedigree. Might be Randy Orton there. This next one is PC. So my two big wrestling PCs are Batista and the guy who I'm going to show you next, but just love Batista. I think he was one of my favorite heavyweights. You know, I watched him all the time when I was a kid. I'm a big fan of him now as an actor. You know, as you know, he's Drax in the MCU. He's been in a bunch of things, James Bond, Dune, Blade Runner. I think that he's a better actor than The Rock. I mean, like, The Rock is just like, in every movie, he's The Rock. Like, it doesn't matter who he's playing. Like, he's literally just The Rock. But I think, like, he's definitely a better actor. I think he's a more versatile actor. So I think that, like, his cards will have value because he's, you know, a person in pop culture, but also just great for the PC. I had to pick up this black border. I think this is out of Heritage, what year? 2015. So very cool to pick him up. Then, of course, Rey Mysterio. So the other great guy on my PC. This is a Target exclusive. I think this is the Target Purple out of 2012. Yep, so very cool. Great one of him backflipping over here to Alberto Del Rio. Now I think he's Alberto El Patron. So very cool card. Had to pick it up for the PC. A little bit of smudge stains all over it, but I'll clean those up. And then another Rey Mysterio. This is 2015 tops, which is a great set. I always try to pick up the chromes and the refractors. So Rey Mysterio 2015 chrome. This one is not chrome, but it is still 2015. A nice Brock Lesnar in the black border. Hard to get the black border without major chips, but this one seemed pretty good. I took a closer look before, and it did seem pretty good. So obviously the Beast Incarnate. And then my last wrestling pickup is Bret the Hitman Hart 2015 refractor. Again, legendary guy, great card in great shape. So we'll definitely be going into the grading pile for whenever I decide to send something off. And then the moment you've all been waiting for, or at least I've been waiting for, is to reveal this card. So I was inspired to pick this up after I saw Sour Pack James pick one up for himself. I wasn't too super familiar with Panini Preferred, but after I saw his video and he picked up a booklet, I knew I had to pick one up as well. So as you can see right here, New York, numbered 178 out of 199, and some very good stuff inside. So this was such an interesting era of Knicks basketball, where like we had no business kind of being good. I mean, we had Melo, we had Stat, we had Tyson Chandler, made it to the playoffs. I think we got to the second round that one year, and I think we got dropped by the Pacers. I think we beat the Celtics, and then we got dropped by the Pacers. But this was such like an interesting, this was like when my Knicks fandom like really took off. So like anything from this era, you know, I'm a big Stat fan as well. So anything from this era, I always try to pick up. So we got Carmelo Anthony, Shumpert, Marcus Camby, Raymond Felton, Chris Copeland, Stat, and Steve Novak. And I believe that this is game-worn material from all of them. So very cool stuff. If only my Knicks could turn around right now, because they are playing absolutely awful. Looks like we're heading towards the lottery again. I don't know what's going to happen. It's just being a Knicks fan. It's not an easy job. So those were my pickups. I think I will put him right there. So thanks again for tuning in, guys. Always appreciate you checking out the videos. This was definitely a long mail day, so for anyone who tuned in till the end, appreciate you so much. Keep your eyes peeled. There's going to be another mail day on Wednesday because I got to get back into the rhythm, but it's going to be a big one because as of right now, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a PSA reveal, but if that changes, you'll definitely be the first to know. So thanks again for tuning in, guys, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Bye, guys.